Okay, it's actually visible. The dot is right down here. You can see that. And so once that slides in there, then all your timing is done. And if you start that all in that same setup, you can't go wrong. And the pump, this gear has the pin on the back, so if you get your pump locked in right, and you do that while this is aligned, so you have to align this and then, you know, get the pump turned so it aligns. You can also use the Allen key inside here and turn the pump until this lines up. Then your timing is basically done on this end. Now there is a fine tuning on the pump setting itself, or on the pump timing itself. And you can see that very clearly here. There's a line here on the pump housing, and there's a line here on this timing cover. And these two, you want to double check those before you take it apart. If nothing is there, that's okay. Then you can kind of put it somewhere about halfway between the travel that the pump housing allows. Get it all finished and set up. And then you can do a fine adjustment on your pump by loosening up the bolts a little bit and then turning it up or down. And that will adjust when your injection happens. So you can advance it or you can pull it back to be a little bit behind. And based on what you set it to, your engine will perform differently. But ideally, it's a good practice to start off with a line. And then you can always do the fine adjustment at the end when the engine is running and you feel like, oh, I need to advance it a little bit or get it a little bit slower. Then you can do that there. Okay, another thing I did is I mounted this bracket on here. This is basically the front part of the frame. The oil pan is the middle part of the frame. It's the front part. This is where the main pin goes in to hold your front axle. And so there's two long pins down here, bolts that go all the way into the oil pan. And then this one bolts from this way and this one bolts from this way. So here they put thread in the oil pan and here the thread is on this part. It's important when you assemble this that this little piece is on there. If you look on the back, even though I cleaned it, you can see the print off from that main gear. So that goes on this way. Now I'm working on timing cover and I'll start a new video for that.